All right, everyone, welcome to day one. So come join me on the mat. This is going to be a really gentle practice, okay? So this is day one. I want to remind you, right, what cortisol is, and I want to remind you the goal of this program, okay? Cortisol is normal. That is fight or flight mode. That is our stress hormone, right? And for many of us, we've been in fight or flight mode for a long time. So it's really normal to have high levels of cortisol, and it's normal to get cortisol, right? What's not normal is to not detox it and not find a manageable solution. So, this practice, I want you to keep it really light. For the next few days, we're going to keep it really gentle. It's going to be a beautiful combination of deep levels of meditation and then also little movement. Okay? I want to decompress your mind, body, and spirit because if I can't decompress it, I can't get in there. Okay? And I want you to keep in mind this is fully mind, body, and spirit. Okay? With that being said, guys, right, cortisol is always produced by emotions. When we're in fear, we produce cortisol. When we're sad, we're producing cortisol, right? Stress, cortisol. So there are emotions that are within the body. And if we don't detox them and we don't let them out, they are going to always be stuck there. So I want you to keep that in mind for the next couple mornings that you're doing this, is that the more you stick to the stillness and you sit into it and you process some things, the more you can let in, right? You cannot become if you don't unbecome. So I want you to really keep that in mind here. With that being said, right, emotions are going to come up. And I don't want you to hold them in because if you hold them in, I'm low key judging you. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, if you hold them in, they're going to get stuck in your body and they're going to cause chronic illness. They're going to cause inflammation. You'll never be able to detox if you don't just release them and let them out. Okay? Right now, you guys are a hard shell. We're going to soften you. You're going to see after every class, you have this glow, right? It's called the yoga glow. And that glow is untouchable once your aura changes. So I want you to trust this process of being slow and still and adapting something new within your life. If you weren't ready, it wouldn't be present. And we always end up getting exactly what we need, right? The universe hands us two things that is what we need and what we're ready for. So you're here because you're supposed to be in this practice. So, with that being said, I want you to sit on your mat. If you want to sit just crisscross, if you want to sit, in full lotus, half lotus, whatever it is, but this should be easy spot, right? So this should be easy sitting, gentle, comfortable, okay? I want you to rub your hands together as hard as you can for just the next few seconds, taking big inhales, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, feeling it cover the top of your head all the way to your pelvis, and exhaling, surrendering. Take another inhale. And this exhale, I want you to bring your hands to your heart. I want you to begin to tune in, and I want you to relax your forehead. Relax your eyes, let them sink in a little bit deeper. Let your jaw disintegrate. Let your tongue come off the roof of your mouth. Let your shoulders dissolve. Let your heart sink in now. Let the top of your belly loose in the bottom of your belly to the point where your back begins to hold you up. And I want you to sink really deep into those hips. I want everything to feel soft, as if there's a bubble around you, and that bubble will not let anything in. Welcome home. You are safe. And as you sit here, I want you to make your hands pressing together nice and gentle. I want you to activate the line of your chakras. I want you to feel the crown of your head open. And as the crown of your head opens, I want you to begin to make a commitment for the universe to let everything in and also let everything out. This door is always open. And as the universe is sprinkling magic in your head, you are also giving out to the universe. I want you to begin, as you feel the lotus flower open, feel a sign of relief, an overwhelming sense that there's endless support from the universe, that you're always backed. Let that energy travel to your third eye space, and this is a space right above your eyebrows in the middle of your forehead. And in this space, this is where the wisdom is. We have two eyes, but we have a third that we don't see with. The two we see, and the third it listens. And so as you continue into not just this practice, but every practice that you have, I want you to seek where the wisdom is. Every word that's spoken to you in the next 21 days, there's a reason for it. The tension you feel in your body, there's a reason for that too. The reason you're here, everything is the language of the universe. I want you to feel a sensation in your throat, in your mouth. I want you to make the commitment to two things: speaking your truth. Disintegrate the idea of holding on to the truth of others. There are two things that we know. There's the things that we were told, which have no proof. And then there's the things that we experience, which have all the proof in them. And most importantly, when you say yes to something, you say no to something else. When you say no to something else, you say yes to something else. Stay devoted to this practice, because this practice is for you and only for you. Let that energy sink to your heart. And I want you to find love for who you were and where you are right now. The old self would be so immensely proud in the new self. The self that is committing to something to evolve and to grow. And I want you to find love for the future self, the person that we are constantly becoming. You should be so proud of yourself for devoting yourself to this program, because not many people choose the road of self-improvement, and you are doing that by showing up on this mat for the next 21 days. The top of your belly, let it light up. This is the creation. You are creation. The most beautiful things in this life are all creation based, whether it's nature, love, me, you. These are all creation. Everything you do on this mat is creative. You are the creator, and the creator is you. I want you to feel fear disintegrate out of your body, and I want you to feel pure excitement as you are always in control of your own reality. Let that travel to your lower belly. As it sits in your lower belly, I want you to feel pride and ego for the darkness and the light, because they dance together. It is probably your darkness that has brought you to this mat, or it could be the curiosity for light. Either way, every negative is going to have a positive, and every positive will have a negative. And now, for the most important chakra through this entire course, your root chakra. Let your hips disintegrate. Let them sink into this mat. Feel the front of your hips and the back of your hips, every inch, every muscle, every ligament. As you feel everything here, I want you to begin to realize that one cannot live without the other. That heart chakra must be open so we can heal those hips. Those hips must feel safe and secure so that we can open the heart. The third eye can be open from that lower belly and that top belly, the creation and the ego. And so now, welcome to your chakra line. This line is the most powerful thing you can wake up. So now begin to open your eyes. Come back to me. Take your pointer finger and your thumbs. Let them meet, and I want your 3 fingers here to stay nice and straight. You're going to take the top of your palms, and you're just going to sit here. Let your palms sit onto your knees. I want you to keep your back nice and straight. And if this is harder than you thought, I want you to find gratitude because the universe is giving you exactly what it's time to work on. And so don't be frustrated with it, find love for it. I want you to keep your elbows as straight as possible. I want you to feel the energy enter your head, crown of your head, connected to your third eye, your throat, chest, top belly, lower belly, hips, lower belly, top belly, chest, throat, third eye, top of the head. I want you to begin to close your eyes and go really inward. Every inhale, I want you to inhale to the crown of your head, and I want it to go all the way down until it hits your pelvis. When you exhale, let it leave your pelvis, go through your body, and come back out. I want you to continue this rotation. Continue your breath to be nice and calm. Continue to connect that chakra. And as you do, feel that line of energy go up and down your back. As you feel it go up and down your back, you might feel vibration where you move side to side or front to back. And now as you concentrate on continuing that chakra line, making it grow, making it vibrate, creating it, I want you to follow my breath as we count through each chakra. So you will inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold that in the root. I am safe. I am secure. I'm in the right practice. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Again, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep connecting. 5, 6, 7. Hold. Welcome home. You are safe and you are secure. You are not just in the right practice, but you are constantly meeting the right people in the right places in the right time. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. And now, I want you to begin to open your eyes. I want you to take your wrist and roll them. And continue it with your breath. So the beauty of your breath, right? Everything that is creation-based is created with breath. Nature, the trees breathing, they need oxygen. They need the breath. Me, you, guru, everything needs breath in order to function. And so I want you to have total faith in your breath. Continue to roll your wrist. And now I want you to take a big inhale. Inhale to the top. We're going to explore the tension that is in 4 areas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big inhale. Exhale, right hand goes to the side. Left meets the right side. And I just want you to, don't pull your head, okay? Let gravity do its magic. And as gravity does its magic, this middle finger is going to extend out as far as possible. We're going to go through 3 breaths here. Remember, slow. Okay, we want to keep this slow for right now. Patience. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Let it walk a little bit more and let it disintegrate. Inhale. Find the tension in your traps here, shoulders, front and back, maybe in the top. And maybe you feel it all the way through your forearms. It's okay, we're just releasing. Inhale. And you'll see that every inhale, I lengthen my back. Exhale, I disintegrate it out. Inhale. Exhale. Disintegrate, release. Hold here for 1, 2, 3. Now take a big inhale. Begin to walk your hands to that right knee. And as it walks to the front, the same idea. Every inhale long, and exhale, we sink a little bit more. And I want you to think as if there's a line in the top of your head and that middle finger, and sink it into the ground. Find the tension. I want you to absorb that tension on the inhale, and exhale, release it. Again, inhale. Exhale, release it. Next inhale, you'll walk it to the back this time. So we walk it to that back hip, keeping our head nice and straight, your chest facing me. And once you find that sweet spot, you'll feel that little pull in the front of your shoulder, and maybe you feel it in your chest a little bit. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Let it disintegrate and let it sink. Your shoulders hold stress. Think of it, they hold the weight of the world. Inhale. Exhale. Think about this. Your neck holds this beautiful brain of yours, and that holds the mind. And the mind can be very chaotic. So if you feel like there's a lot of tension in here, maybe you're overthinking and maybe you're just holding on to the unnecessary stress, or maybe you are creating your stress. Inhale, bring this hand back to the middle, and I want you to go for 3 breaths and fully release that. I want you to think of inhale, think of what's not serving you. Exhale, let it release. Inhale, what is stressing you out? Exhale, release it. And most importantly, inhale, think of the word liberation. Exhale and hold it. 1, 2, 3. Roll your head back up, bring your hands back down. I want you to take a minute and just notice the difference between the left, notice the difference between the right. There's a big difference there, okay? You'll see my shoulders are literally sinking, one's down, one's up, because I'm holding everything. That is the idea, okay? Stick to that. If you can fall in love with the process, you release the outcome, okay? And you only get to the outcome if you fully execute the process. So I know slow movement is difficult for some people, and maybe that's you. Fall in love with that because you might have just found your magic. So inhale, both come up, belly button in, pull it up. Exhale, left goes down now. Okay, same idea. We're gonna go on the left side of the head with that right hand, and I don't want you to pull. Okay, gravity has its own magic. Take an inhale, tall. Exhale, let it disintegrate. I want you to stay connected with that spine, that line we created. Inhale through the spine. Exhale, release it. Inhale, disintegrate it, release it. And again, notice where you feel the tension. For some of you, it'll be through your neck, it could be your trap, front shoulder, back shoulder. Take note of these things, because as we work through emotions, we work through certain fears, they're going to disintegrate and let go. And again, the idea is that I have a string in the top of my head that's pulling, and that bottom finger. Inhale, release it. Let's travel to the front. Inhale, walk it to the front. Left hand goes to the left knee. You're just going to hold here. We're going to go through 3 breaths. Inhale. I want you to also take note, what side feels more tense? Is it the left? Is it the right? Right? We have a masculine and a feminine. We have a positive. We have a negative. We have light and we have dark. If something's out of balance, your body's going to tell you. Inhale. Exhale. Walk it to the back. Hold here. Inhale. Here's the thing. This body has gotten you to the right places in the right time. Inhale. All the way to this practice, the right practice. It gets you everywhere. It brings you to the right conversations. This body you should feel so safe in, because it is so supported by the divine. And as you continue to move forward, feel safe in it, but take care of it. Inhale to the middle. 3 breaths. Inhale, I'm safe. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, I'm aligned on the right path. Exhale. Inhale, I don't have fear because I have excitement. Exhale for everywhere I'm going. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, bring it back. I want you to inhale both your arms on your shoulders. I want you to close your eyes, go to your third eye space, What is the emotion that's here? I don't want you to try and control it and try and tell yourself what emotion's here. Just let it come up. Let it come up into that third eye space. What is sitting here? Usually it's stress that's here. It's what we're carrying. It could be worry. It could be fear. Let it come up. As you let it sit in front of your third eye space, I want you to just see the word. I want you to ask that emotion or fear, whatever is there. From here, I want to thank you, because behind you is the magic I'm looking for. The magic is in the work that we avoid doing. So please guide me to process you so I can metabolize you and heal my mind, body, and spirit. And as you do, notice the energy that goes from lower pelvis all the way to the top of your head. Divine order, guide me and help me. Place yourself in blank. Place yourself in the emotion. Place yourself in the fear. It is in you I trust. And that is a sensation of security and safety in that root chakra we want. Bring your hands all the way down. Bring your hands onto your knees. And I want you just to roll into your hips. Inhale. Forward, really sit in your hips. Don't raise them up. Exhale. Roll it to the back. And as you continue to go to one side, I want you to recognize maybe the tension that's in your hips. Sometimes we hold sadness, we hold grief in there, but most importantly, sometimes we hold those ugly emotions, that anger, that rage. So maybe you're frustrated, maybe you're stuck. Continue deep inhale. Every time you inhale, I really want you to connect to what we're looking at, right? So as we're looking at these hips, I want you to inhale into them and then exhale, release that tension and pain. Every emotion has an action, okay? So if we don't release it, it gets stuck and it causes action within the body. Now switch sides. Inhale. Sitting still should be natural and it should be easy. And so if it's not in this moment, seems like you just found your next guru. And that could be sitting still, it could be breathing. Could be finding love for this practice. Last two. And the slower you go, the more you will get out of it. Surrender to the process. On day 21, you're going to realize, wow, day one made a lot more sense than I gave it credit for. Bring yourself to the front. Bring your hands behind you. Heels front. Your heels go right in front of your hips. I want you to really open your chest here. So really use those hands to push that chest forward, shoulders roll back. You'll inhale. In, pull that belly button in, and you'll exhale, drop both knees to the side, but I want your chest to face me, okay? I want you to feel that tension in the front hip and the SI joint right in your lower back. Inhale up. Close your eyes here. Go to your third eye space as you continue here. Exhale, drop. Whoop, there's my pop. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale. Inhale, keep it gentle. Keep it slow. Don't worry, we're going to speed things up soon. And then you're going to miss the slow days, I promise. Exhale, inhale, bring it up. Now that you're at your third eye space, I want you to think about what it is that comes up when we dive into these hips. The first emotion that pops up, the first sensation, the fear, whatever it is. And maybe as you continue, you open up a little bit more. This course is going to make you disintegrate your ego. It's going to make you go with your soul. Bring it back to center. Bring your feet together. Okay. As you bring your feet together, you're going to grab both feet, left and right. Okay. This is your book. And the idea of this posture is that we're going to get as close as we can with our heart. We're falling in love with our story. Okay. So bring your hands, take a big inhale. Exhale. You're going to pull that book open. And as you do, you're going to see that when I pull it open, my hip opens. Okay, so take a big inhale. Open it, I'm safe. Inhale. Continue to sit just into this. We're going to go really slow through this one because if you can open, it's life-changing. Just trust me. Inhale. Keep holding. I am safe. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it in your hips. Hold, squeeze your hips. I'm safe. Exhale, release that. Inhale. Go to your hips, hold. I am safe. Exhale, release. Inhale. Hold it in your hips. Exhale. Now bring your elbows to your thighs, and you're just going to bring your chest closer to me. Okay? Continue to relax your face, tongue off the roof of your mouth, eyes are sunk. Inhale. You'll push that chest forward. So don't think about your head going down. Think of keeping your head up so your back is nice and straight. Think of a nice line between the bottom of your tailbone and the top of your head. And I want you to use these elbows to push, push, push. Right? We're creating space. Inhale. Every inhale, I want you to go all the way to your hips, and exhale, I want you to release that tension you find in there. And as you continue to go through it, I want to talk about the book. I want you to think of the negative in your life, probably spiking that cortisol. I want you to find gratitude here for the negative and acceptance because it's in your life, because you are ready. Because it's pushing you to experience something so you can have deeper wisdom and knowledge. The darkness will breed creation. Whatever it is that you're negative, I want you to find love for it in this moment. Continue to push in those hips, let it go, and release. That negative is here because it's teaching you something that the positive could not. And the best lessons are usually the hard one, and they come from the negative. And I want you to think about the positives in your life. And maybe it's this new journey or whatever it is. Find love for that too. And now I want you to see how the positive and the negatives actually dance together. That positive seems so positive and so bright because of that negative. That negative seems so dark because of that positive. And they're both still giving you things. We come to earth with nothing. We are a blank slate. Everything we have is given. Exhale, close your book, bring it all the way up. I want you to bring yourself back to a cross position. Get ready to close this out. And one last release. Take a big inhale, bring your hands to heart, bring your hands up, interlace your fingers all the way to the sky. And now exhale, bring them back. And as you do, I want you to just open your shoulders, open your heart, drop your head. I want to talk about love for a minute. And I want you to focus on the tension of your heart space. So as you continue to hold this, let your head drop. And I want to talk about the hips and the heart. It is when we feel safe and we feel secure in who we are, our journey, our purpose, our love for ourselves, that positive, that negative, that this heart can open. It is this heart that is the receiver of all. What flows in it will flow out. Okay, so what you say yes to, you say no to something else. What you say no to, you say yes to something else. So as you sit here on this mat, you just said yes to devoting 21 days to yourself, which means you probably said no to a lot of other things. When you're saying no, you're saying yes to something else at all times. There is always a balance. You should be so proud of who you were, where you are now, and where you're going. Anyone, especially you, that takes the devotion of committing to yourself has a sense of self love that is just untouchable. And so continue to, as you're in this pose, big inhales, exhale and surrender and release. And sometimes love is just that surrender, that release, and that acceptance. I want you to think about the places and the things and the people and whatever that's just not serving you. And you kind of already know it. We practice and we seek, not for an answer, but just for awareness. You already have the awareness that you need. Continue to open up your heart. So now bring yourself all the way back up. Again, pointer finger and thumb will come together. These 3 fingers will stay straight. Bring it to your knees. We're going to end out here. And so now, find your belly button and pelvis, okay? We're going to pump them as we breathe. If you are on your moon cycle, you can skip this one, just nice, deep, long breaths. You can always come back to this practice. We're going to continue to use it anyways. So you're going to inhale through the belly button, pull it in, pull the belly button and the pelvis up and in. Okay, so think of in, up. Okay, and as you do, and you're closing your eyes while you're doing this, you're going to pulse that third eye. Release, let it go. Inhale, third eye space. And I want you to fully feel and imagine as you inhale, pump through the belly button and bring it to the third eye, that there's this line of energy that connects, okay? And the exhale. I want you, as you do this, to think of the word as liberation. Fully imagine what liberation means to you. Inhale, hold it. Exhale. And the truth is, you wouldn't be picturing it. You wouldn't be thinking about it if it didn't already exist in your reality. There are 3 people. Continue your breath in the pumping of your belly button and third eye space. There are 3 people in your reality: the old self, the new self, the future self. And they're all one person. Okay, so this timeline that we have, it's all one. The old self pushed you here, got you here. So find love for it. Future self is pulling you. And so as you see that there's this dance, just know that you are in the right time, the right space, with the right people, and that you're safe. And that is the connection between your third eye and your pelvis. Continue. Bring both your hands to your heart. And as you bring them on your chest, I want you to roll your neck left all the way back up. And exhale to the right. I want you to do 3 observations. How does your neck feel now? And your hips? How does your body feel? Calmer. How does your nervous system feel? That is the most important question. Take note of where your nervous system feels, because that is the goal, is to keep that all day. Next, I want you to take note of the emotions that came up today, because they're going to change as we go through 21 days. Take note. Bring your hands to heart center, run them in hard and deep, like you're trying to create fire. Create as much fire as you can. Push, 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 push. And now bring it in front of your heart. And as you feel the energy go side to side, bounce back, hands to hands, and the heat in front of your chest, I want you to go through the rest of your day open. Your only goal today is open. This state that you're in is going to be tested all day long. So keep it dear to your heart and hold it in. Your hands together. Thank this body for exactly where it's taken you and where it's going to take you. Namaste so much. Congratulations on your very first practice, and get ready for tomorrow.